Hi, I'm Alicia Gupta, Miss California, USA.
Hi, my name is Andrea Jabal and I'm Miss New York, USA.
So Andrea and I actually have more in common than you would think. We're not just both contestants in the Miss USA competition this year. We're both born in another country originally and immigrated over to the United States when we were younger. I came over to America when I was about 2 years old and just recently obtained my naturalization and citizenship status. Andrea, where were you born and when did you obtain your citizenship?
I was born in Cape Verde, which is a country off the west coast of Africa. I immigrated with my parents when I was just 7 years old, but I actually became a citizen when I was only 11. Gosh, and I remember that day so vividly because it was something that I was looking forward to for the longest time. I mean, so for you, you came when you were younger and you recently just became a citizen. So how was that for you waiting so long?
Yes, so I was 18 years old. I wanted to compete in pageants, entered for my local state competition, and then was told I can't compete because I wasn't yet a US citizen. And that was the first time that I think my eyes were open to what you're not able to do if you're not a citizen in this country. So after 8 long years of waiting, just recently got my citizenship. I had the same feeling you did, so excited, entered Miss California USA, just to say I did it and to live out this dream that I'd waited so long for. And now we're here competing in Miss USA, which is really, as cliche as it sounds, the American dream for both of us, I would say.
It definitely is. I mean, I come from a third world country and I didn't have any access to really adequate education or really any opportunities for me to really live out any dream. There was just no opportunities for me. And that was the reason why my parents and I immigrated here. And for me, it was a really big struggle because I felt like such an outcast because I did go to an all-white school and I didn't speak English at all. And so it was a really difficult transition for me. And so I just remember looking forward to becoming a US citizen so much because for me, it was like I would finally feel like I belonged. I would finally feel like I was an American, like I was like all my friends. And that was, I think, honestly, the happiest day of my life. And it gave me the opportunity to go to college. It gave me the opportunity to, of course, now compete for Miss USA. And I think we're just great representations of what being Miss USA is all about, what America is all about. We really are a melting pot. Every culture, every religion, every race, every language, everything is represented here. And that's the beauty of being an American.
And when you actually dive into it and you learn about people and hearing your story, you realize there's not one person who doesn't have roots elsewhere.
Right.
And this is a melting pot, and that's what should be celebrated. And we should all talk about our differences because at the end of the day, those differences are what make you unique. And that's what makes us unique. And that's what I'm celebrating when I walk on the Miss USA stage. And I think it's important to have that representation in people who don't look like what you imagine an immigrant to look like in this country.
I couldn't agree more. I mean, for me, it's something that I'm now celebrating, but the journey to finally celebrating being an immigrant and owning all of that, it's taken a while, but I can say proudly that I'm finally there, and knowing that you are too is incredible, and I'm really excited.
I'm excited now knowing this, that we're doing this journey together. Whatever happens at the end of the competition, to say that we've lived our truth and we've done this and really accomplished what we set out to do in a country that we've now made our home, I think is the biggest win we can walk away with.
Of course, and not only just being proud Americans, but also representing all the other immigrants out there that are newly to this country and are wanting and dreaming to come to America and become a citizen, that they can too do it as well.
I agree, and I hope that anybody who watches and tunes in for the Miss USA competition recognizes and sees themselves and their families in Andrea and I and what we stand for and represent, and know that every woman stood on that stage embodies every single person who lives in this country, every race, every religion, every background, and all diversities.